Didn't they expand that to 3 days, right?
Yeah, this coming year. Mm-hmm. And the weird thing is,
and WrestleMania is too long for people. 2 days, by the way, but 3 for that is fine.
I've seen. There are the two camps of people about this. There are the ones like me that are like, holy crap! When you extended it to 2 days, I thought it was too much. Now 3. And then there are the people that are like, oh my gosh, greatest 3 days in wrestling. I can't wait. Ah. Because they were the ones. They're the same ones that, whenever I mention, dude, every New Japan show, the first half of it is just throwaway multi-man matches. And they're like, oh, well, I bet you like the dog food matches in WWE, don't you? And it's like,
that's always the thing. If you say something bad about anything, whether it's that or AEW, you must be hardcore pro WWE.
Yep.
That's a hell of an attitude, folks.
And it's like, okay, even if I was, so what?
I kind of equate that when people like talk crap about whoever the president is. So does that make me anti-American now and I hate this country?
Yep.
You can't say one thing bad about it. It's not like a dictatorship here, folks.
Oh, I know. Well, just like, if you don't like the person currently in office, that doesn't mean that you don't support some things that they do or whatever. It's dumb. I don't like it.
This happens to me every Monday when I'm tweeting during Raw. Or
yeah.
I'm sorry, Wednesday during AEW. It's just I literally don't mention WWE at all. Like and you go look at my timeline. I'm not sitting there knocking AEW. I do when I don't like it.
Right.
But I'm not sitting there saying it's like, oh, this is unwatchable. What the hell am I doing? But like if I say one bad thing, like, oh man, this Hangman and Daniel Bryan match is amazing, but the finish really killed it for me. And you must like those garbage matches on Raw. Like, how does that? I mean, I thought Raw's been pretty good the past couple weeks for me. How does that mean that?
Yeah, I know. It's the tribalism, man. You can't like one thing without, it's like you have to like 100% of what AEW does, or you're not dedicated enough. Okay. And same thing with WWE.
That's like dictatorship to me. Isn't it like that in North Korea?
Yep.
Not to get off on that, but that sounds like that.
And I see the same thing with hardcore WWE people. It's everyone. I mean, obviously the AEW people are much louder, but I see the ones that when they announced the new training camp for WWE, and people were like, oh yeah, these guys are going to be huge stars, much better than those tiny little indie guys that already hit the ceiling in AEW. And I'm like, most. I mean. I hope they all do wonderfully, and it's a good venture for WWE. But not everybody out of every training class is like worth a damn. Okay, it's like be positive, but it's like you also don't have to crap on the other company. Like why?
I get the same vibe too, but like almost like the opposite with a guy like Danhausen. I get that he's popular and people like him. I don't know why, and they buy his stuff. Yep. That does not mean he's ever going to headline WrestleMania or something. Or like All Out or Wrestle Kingdom. Does not mean that. Okay, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. You can sell a million shirts, but it doesn't mean you're good.
And I always like the if you say anything against WWE, it's like, oh yeah, it's better than that guy who puts his hands in his pockets. It's like, oh, for God's sake.
Why would that be your go-to?
I know. It's like. Yeah, because I'm wearing a I Heart Orange Cassidy shirt.
You could say Omega or Hangman. Okay, I wouldn't agree, but okay. But that's the one you go with?
Yep.
If you say, better than Omega, okay, fine. I can take that. That's one of their top guys. But Orange?
Well, they go with the low-hanging fruit. Oh, well, at least everything on Raw is better than that. It's like, opinion, but, whatever. I don't know.
To wrap it up, I'm like, you know what? Here's a secret for you folks. You can like both.
I know.
You can talk crap about both. You can talk good about both. I pay for the damn pay-per-views from them, and I still have an opinion, but I watch it.
Yep.
I know. You got to be quiet about that. It's a secret.
How dare you, Greg? You're not loyal. Like, I bet you have a PlayStation and an Xbox, don't you? You piece of crap.
And a Switch.
How dare you?
Man.
You're not loyal.
I'm looking at all my figures right now. I have an entire row of AEW figs. I guess I should throw those away.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of WWE figures, which, because there's a massive more. But yeah.
Yep. Good Lord.